Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that.
Welcome, my friends. Thanks so much for stopping by once again as we sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dave. Outstanding indeed. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today, we have the finisher for the evening, and it's going to be an ass kicker. It will be, believe me. This is from the Southern Tier Brewing Company. Now, this is located in Lakewood, New York. And this is part of the Blackwater series. This is the thick mint Imperial Stout. Oh, it's not for lightweights. Get out of town. Forget about it. It checks in at 10% alcohol by volume. The only thing about this beer is my good buddy Scott had this beer. I don't know exactly when, but I said, oh man, if he likes it, I have to get this beer. I don't know when I bought this beer, and I have no idea how long it's been in the refrigerator, but I just noticed the date of birth on here, which makes the beer almost 9 months old. But I'll tell you one thing, it's an Imperial Stout. And Imperial Stouts generally are not as finicky as an IPA. So I think this beer will be okay. And we have it here in our lovely evening wear glass. Yeah, that's like our brandy glass. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like a after dinner mint glass. Yeah, absolutely. Southern Tier kick-ass beer. Now, for a couple of you watching out there, I have recommended the Imperial Pumpkin beer from Southern Tier. Same company, the same company as the Pumpkin. So this is going to pour Midnight Black. I have no doubts about it. Let's hold it up. Yeah, you can't hardly see the damn thing. It's not going to produce a lot of head. So this is a beer that we can go ahead and pour straight in to cause it to make it look like it's making a nice head. Yeah, look at that, baby. Just got a little tiny bit left in the bottle. That's all right. Look at that beer, mama. I'm going to have to say that's jet black. I can't see a damn thing through it. It was lovely, lovely. Look at that lovely head. Oh, look at that tan-colored head, mama. Oh, it's going to be kick-ass. This is good. Yeah, because my buddy Scott would not rant and rave about a beer unless it was good, and he loved this beer. So let's get some aroma. Before I tell you about the aroma, let me tell you that it's brewed with chocolate and mint, because that's all I get in the aroma, chocolate and mint. Oh my God, this is going to be dangerous. Remember, this is 10% alcohol. 10%. Oh, Jesus. This is going to be killer. This is going to be killer. This is the one that puts Cat Daddy under the bus for the night. Let's go ahead and thank the brewers there at Southern Tier, because they do a lot of interesting beers for sure. I don't know if this has been on the market before. I don't recall seeing it. It could have been, but I don't recall it. So we've got to thank the brewers, and we're going to thank you at home for watching, and cheers to everybody. Ooh, here it goes. My buddy did not exaggerate. My God, is that good? Oh, Jesus. You want to talk about a dessert beer, because it says right on here. It says on here something about dessert beer. I tell you what, I tell you, this is a very creamy mouthfeel. It's graham crackery crust to me. Mint and chocolate all rolled into one. Just imagine your grandmother's or your great-grandmother's pies that she used to bake in the holidays with that chocolate and mint and that graham cracker crust. This is it. But it's in liquid form. And remember, Keep in mind, this is 10% alcohol. I don't get the alcohol on here, which makes it super dangerous. Now, this 12-ounce bottle is not cheap. Yeah, it's not cheap. But I tell you one thing, it's worth every penny of admission. It's worth every single penny. Now I tried to wash off the price tag there, and I kind of messed up the label because I don't. I think it's kind of tacky to display bottles with price tags on them. I don't know, but yeah, this is the thick mint imperial stout. I don't even know if this is available anymore. Like I said, I bought this quite a while ago. I bought it when I saw my buddy Scott's review, and man, thanks Scott. Cheers, brother. Oh man, this is a sipping beer. This is a take your time beer. You know what? You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, you know what it kind of tastes like a little bit. Those Girl Scout chocolate mint cookies. Not quite as strong on the mint though. The mint is not super strong in here, but that's what it kind of reminds me of. Oh my god. Ah. My friends, you know this got to get 5-star solid gold. Oh baby, if you can still find this beer, you should try it. You should buy it. It's good. Good for you, good for me, good for everybody. I'm going to sit here and enjoy this beer while I watch the depressing evening news and then the national news. Oh, that shit is so depressing. Why do I watch it? Yeah, I don't know. So I can feel good that I'm not as bad off as some people. Why not? All right, remember, life is short. Dr. Dave says so. Until we meet next time, he's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers.
Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure. But the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast. And if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less. And that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now, I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and I almost forgot the Amazing Clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says cheers to that.